Yeah, welcome to African Digital Investment Group. Digital African Group is a private company bioremitted, registered, and well prepared for local and international business. The core business of the DI Group is real estate business, whereby aiming to transform the business model from local to modern and digitalized investment. Um, African Digital Investment Group is the only private company based on digitalized real estate business in Tanzania, and everyone can ask himself that why to invest in real estate business in Tanzania. When we're talking real estate business in Tanzania, we're talking about offices, residential, retail, and industrial, and land also. What I can say is that there is two key factors that can make someone to invest in real estate in Tanzania. First of all is population growth. This, as we see, the population grows according to IMF and the Global Property Guide. Is population now is about 60 million people. So this is population that encourage to invest in real estate. We can say that the housing demand is increasing by about 200,000 units annual. With the current housing deficit estimated at about 3 million units, according to the Tanzania Ministry of Land, Housing and Human Settlement Development. But what you can say also is the second factor is construction. Construction is booming as you see. The construction sector grew by more than 17% annually from 2016 to 2020. Despite this, housing demand still far outstrips supply. The country is experiencing rapid population growth of 3.11% annual and an urbanization rate of 5.22%. So these two factors make people to invest in real estate in Tanzania. But in our African Digital Investment Group, what we do at ADR is to create a real estate investment trust. Real estate investment trust is a company that owns or operates or finance income generating real estate. So we are creating real estate investment trust from our people, from our public, and whatever. So our ADI business model is shared ownership. Shared ownership. This means that one single or one project or one investment can be owned by a majority or by the public. This makes our business to be known as a public property ownership business. So this is our business model. So a single property can be owned by more than one owner under supervision of a single entity, as you see. So the business is digitalized, so the investor can work separate from his own daily activities. Anyone during your work time, you can work to this, you can invest and whatever. But also what to expect from ADI group investment. We expecting dividend. Dividend is what the only what we are expecting, but we have almost 60 or 7 type of dividend. As you see, we have cash dividend, we have scrip dividend, we have bond dividend, we have stock dividend, we have property dividend, and liquidating dividend. But in ADI group, we have 3 types of dividend. We have cash dividend, we have stock dividend, and we have property dividend. All that we are providing from ADI group. About a public property ownership business platform, This is a digital cooperative joint venture business platform that enables anyone from income level to own and appreciating property using a shared public contribution system for the aim of profit making. So we have creating a platform which is digitalized through our website of ATA Group, whereby anyone can invest directly from there. So our main focus area, we are mainly focused on three real estate investment area. The first focus area is purchasing of low land and selling after a period of time. As you see that we are buying a low land, and we are adding its value. For example, we are going to add infrastructures, for example, road, electricity, water supply. Then we sell after a certain time to make the profit. But the second segment is buying and selling commercial and residential products, as you see. So we are buying a commercial hot cake land, then we demarcate it, then we register to the authority, then we sell as a plot, as you see. But the third and the final segment is building of residential commercial houses, for example, hotels, apartments, offices. We have a road to project, a commercial project, for example, offices. So we are going to launch the project on our online platform. The investor can buy the share to complete the project. Also, we're investing on really estate public property ownership business. We have three main reasons. The first reason, the investment is 100% secured. Loss probability is equal to 0. So this means that there is a low risk to lose in this investment. But also, the investment is fast growing business return. Here we are talking about ROI, return on investment, which I do what to expect. But the final, the investment is sustainable, inclusive, and affordable because we are using public, because so anyone can buy a share because our share are affordable to every kind of person. So in public property ownership business, we have key principles. Our principle in making something a picture, that to every business you should have a picture. If you are an investor, you should have a picture in your investment. So we have four key principles which make the word picture. The P means profit. So is our key principle in ADI group, you should get profit. But number 2 is inclusive. Inclusive business is including anyone from everywhere. But the third one is continuity. Our business is continuing day to day, is there. But the last one is security. Every investor must see there is security to his or her business or investment. So security is our key principle. This all make a picture to your business. So let us see on return on investment ROI. Our ROI is depending on type of project. As you see, we have 3 main areas to focus, which make project. So a main project gives a ROI from 20% to 40%. So you can see how this investment is very well profitable. Our business terms and the condition in a public property ownership is, as you see, that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 core general business terms. That the first one is the project is owned by shareholders and our company for 100%. So we company and you shareholders, we are the owner of the project to make the 100% ownership. But also we must know that the shareholder has a mandate to decide whether the property to be sold at any time or any means of using the property for making profit under the pattern room of voting. Voting depends on the value of share to every shareholder. This means that we can have a project sometimes, so there is a buyer coming and giving us the offer, then the system we put online that offer, then the shareholder can decide whatever to sell the product or not. So we are going to vote online. But also any shareholder has a mandate to sell or to transfer his or her own project shares based on the present market value and the company where it transfer. So, for example, you have to share on a project of building commercial building at Kinondon. Now you need to transfer the share, you need to sell. So you can find anyone and then you can share, can buy your share. The terms and other terms is the dividends will be provided as the contract is stated to all shareholders. But also something to know is to every property must have insurance to avoid risk. As we know every project have which is risky. So to our all project we should have which is insurance. But also for any loss circumstances which may be happen, the shareholders will be notified as soon as possible for future steps to avoid that loss. But also the last times shareholder will not be affected by any loss which may be happen to the project except the loss which may be associated by time to get a return on investment. So actually I can tell you that that is a DI group we do, and you are welcome to invest in African digital investment based in digitalized real estate. Feedback and for inquiries you can call me direct to that number or send me your email to that address. Thank you very much.